Tea time. Hi, everybody. I am just getting here, trying to figure out maybe a new way to have better sound and audio. I've been using a mic and then just the computer, so I'm on my phone today. And I'm happy to be here, even though I'm a little late, but what's okay, because you'll see this whenever you see this. So thank you for joining. Thank you for taking the time to listen, to tune in, and what I like to say is tune out, right? So we have to tune out so that we can tune in. And I'm so grateful that I get to have a practice regularly, because I get a lot of things that come on life constantly all day long, and you know, it could take us off on a ride, and we really want to be able to find ways to not have the outside influences take us off on a journey. One of my teachers, she used to say, well, sometimes that's what happens. We get hijacked from our personality and our ego, and then next thing you know, we're trying to figure out, why am I here? I don't feel that great, and I'm not sure what took me off. And so it's coming back to your presence. Hi, everybody. I see you all joining. Thank you for waiting for me. Tea time. So I appreciate you being here, tuning out to tune in. So happy tea time. Hopefully you have the ability to have something to drink, something to take, whether you're working, or wherever you are at, driving in the car. Hopefully you can just, tune out for a little bit. But here's to tea time. So my yogi tea message today: your great happiness is based on the warmth of your heart. So I'm going to drink to that. And I'm drinking a green tea, and it's a kombucha green tea. I love kombuchas, and I love green teas, and I just love tea. That's me. So thank you for being here. And if it's too late in the day for tea, I also have my healthy shake that I put, as you can see, it's all of the goodies that are in here. So whatever you do, make sure you love what you drink, you love what you eat, because that's a way of you giving love back to yourself. And it's so important for us to give to ourselves the self-love. That little bit of energy that goes into your food or your drink makes a big difference in your body, because our body is mostly 60 to 80% water, and we want to make sure that we give ourselves the littlest bits of love in these times, because that's what constantly comes in. So being present to put some good intention into what you're going to drink is tuning out everything, so you can tune into it and you can put good vibes, you put a good intentions. For years and years, I understood about energy and how everything is made up of energy. And so that means the food that we would eat and the food that other people prepare. So what are their energy when they're preparing that food for you? What's their state of being? What is their state emotionally and mentally? Because that energy goes into the food, then we eat it. So it's the same thing as when you eat animal products. And what is going through that animal at that time of death? Because that gets absorbed into the meat, and then we cook it, we eat it, and we take that in. Not whether it's healthy, it's organic, it's GMO, or it's free range. It's what happens to the energy of that being, of that energy, of that entity, of that aspect of an animal, a plant. Plants are a little bit different. I used to think too, I was like, whoa, we're pulling plant fruits and vegetables. Aren't we killing their energy vibration? They are existing for us to survive off of. So whatever you eat, whatever you drink, just put a little love into it. So thank you all for joining us. A time to tune out, to tune in. So I hope you had a great weekend. And I'm excited that it's the day before the new moon. Tomorrow's the new moon. That means a new cycle. That means new opportunity. ability to put closure to something and start new. So what areas in your life are you ready to start new? There's a little white sage for us to cleansing our field, to cleanse our environment. And what I like to do is create a sacred space so that all of you joining feel support, not only from me, but from the nature and from the nature elements of earth, water, fire, air. There's sound and ether and spirit, these beautiful elements that we are part of, that are part of us. So we want to invite them in, that create like an embracement, arms around us. And we also like to call in on our guides and angels so that we're supported and we don't have to work so hard to make everything happen. And we don't have to not receive because we forgot to ask. So very important to create relationships with your spiritual family, your angels and your guides. That's something I learned many years ago, is to talk to the angels, and we must ask, because we live on this planet that's a free will. We must ask, what is it that we are needing or wanting so they can help us? So create a more of a relationship with your guides, and you will be supported. And that way you can actually hand over the stresses, hand over those responsibilities, those mental thoughts that how am I going to do this? What can I do? I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I have these things going on, that it's tension, there's chaos, there's drama. Just like put that on a platter and give that to your angels and your guides. There's many ways to work with, our spiritual family, but whatever you feel comfortable, I just invite you to explore a little bit more, experience something new, and develop and cultivate that deeper relationship. So the tuning out and the tuning in is really important, and I'm going to light a candle for us here. So it's great that I always hold this candle until it burns out, so that all of those that have joined, can feel this presence of light and that support. And I will quickly show you our 2 cards from last week, and then after I will select some cards. So Inner Authority is from Archangel Raphael, and then our animal spirit was Squirrel, preparation, get ready for big changes. And the Inner Authority was asking Archangel Raphael to support me to take back my power and listen to my intuition, my desires and feelings. So I hope over the week you were able to tune in to how you take your power back and how you prepare for changes. So preparing for changes, you think there's a storm coming, we need to prepare our homes and make sure that we have enough things to survive if there is a power outage or electrical issues. So we have, the basics. But what are the basics inside of us when we have none of that? And that's why I like to have that sacred space, so that at times of need, I can go quickly inside and connecting to my higher self and my soul, so that the Teresa has full support from the spiritual aspect of herself, of her true self, to move through whatever it is that we have ahead of us, or we're facing, or we're experiencing. So being sure that we're prepared and we take our power back. And that's a really big one for me over the last couple weeks, of stepping into my power, claiming my power, noticing where my energy goes off to help so many other people. So I don't really have as much energy at times to really enhance, the movement, that focus, that manifestation. So I have to call my energy back. So I just say that like that. I call forth all my energy. I take back my energy of where I've been consumed or supporting other people, thinking about other people and other things out there. So I call my energy back to be with me now. So it's really important, especially in the morning when we wake up. What happens is that our soul goes off into this dream state, And we need to call back our energy to be present with us, because we're only functioning from our human self. And how conscious are we? We're in a robot go, and we're fast and we're active. So it's really important. Call on your energies. And that's what we'll do right before we go into a little bit of a meditation, centering and grounding, so that we can call on our power and use that for our healing, to help us bring forth inspiration and creative arts that wants to come through, or just maintaining the day-to-day and moving through with more potential of our whole self. So thank you again for joining. It's wonderful to see everybody here. So we're going to slowly go inwards, and the practice of tuning out to tune in is just a few moments. And that few moments, I invite you, wherever you are, just to start to feel comfortable. The most important thing is that we begin to take a couple deep breaths. I'm taking a couple deep, nice, long breaths, and breathing in the lower lung, breathing in that middle lung and your upper lung. So just wherever you are, closing your eyes, feeling comfortable. And then allowing your back to relax, or allowing your shoulders to relax if you need to move your neck around, and all this stress that we have on our body. What is our body needing from you right now? So feeling your hips and your knees, and feeling grounding coming down with your feet if they're touching the floor, or if you're sitting cross-legged. Just feeling a connection down below to the floor, to the ground. And this helps us open up this vortex that's within the body. There's a beautiful central channel along the spine. So when I begin to tune out, I tune into that tube of light that's along my spine, and I imagine this light flowing up and down my spine, relaxing all of that tension, that inflammation, the discomfort, wherever that discomfort is. I bring in breath, which is new energy, new life force, new prana from the plants and the animals, the elements, the nature. We invite this presence in as I breathe up and down my central channel. So breathing up and down your central channel is just bringing your awareness to that area. The breath brings in new vitality, and you're allowing that to flow. So using your full capacity of that inflow, new oxygen in, new vitality. As I exhale, I'm releasing and letting go. I'm letting go of what no longer serves me, whether that's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. I release. I free myself from the past. I open up my breath now to the new moment as I inhale new, and as I exhale, I release out. So that's a simple way of in and out, in and out. We're allowing the body to receive, to release, to settle, so that we can tune in. We have to tune out everything. We have to clear this channel, this vehicle, this vessel, this body of the stress, physical, emotional, mental, the energies that are blocking that intake of new vitality, that intake of spiritual essence from your soul, from your higher self. So as you continue to breathe, relaxing, and just wherever you have been at over the last few days, whatever's been happening in your world, just bringing some peaceful breaths to it. Whether you're working on a project, you have a relationship, you have some stress, you have a project coming up that you get to be creative with, there's a new movement for you, or you're just really ready to give your body some love to help and bring healing to areas of your body. So tuning out to tune in, you bring in life force, you bring in prana and good vibes to those areas. So imagine that project, that relationship, that aspect of what you're ready to bring harmony to or inspire. So you want to imagine that in front of you so that we can bring our love vibration to that energy. And if it's for somebody else that you want to send love to, you can imagine them in front of you and bringing that presence of all that intake into your heart center through your lungs. Then you breathe that out. You breathe that right here, imagining that person, that project, that aspect of what you want to bring harmony to, bring more inspiration, creativity, healing. So we use our energy, we focus our energy, we intend our energy to go somewhere. We imagine that energy going somewhere, and it's to that aspect of self or others. Each breath is intake with new, each exhale is releasing out old. And just remember breathing up and down that central channel that helps align your core energy body. This is the most important part of your energy body that is within the physical body. Be sure to connect to that spine and all of those areas around the spine, the base of the spine, the hips, all the way back up to the neck. This helps feeds good vitality and prana to our chakras that then help all of our organs and our glands. Excuse me. Imagine the top of your head opening like a flower. That 1,000-petal lotus likes to receive new light from above. So bringing your awareness to the top of the head, imagine your crown chakra opening up. And it is a beautiful 1,000-petal lotus. So allowing that light from above to feed the crown chakra. Because then that energy goes into the brain, into the neuroanatomy that supports your whole anatomy of the physical body, the organs, the glands, and the systems, especially the very important pituitary gland, which is the master gland for your endocrine system. So opening up this crown chakra, allowing the light into the brain, and it funnels to the back of the head, out to the brain stem and down the central channel. So if you create a strong core, when you open up that flower and you invite this light in, now you're receiving, you're intaking, you're receiving the fuel, the light fuel from your soul, from your higher self, or just from spirit. Just open your crown chakra and receive and let this come into your body. And if you have anything that's going on physically in your body, I invite you to connect to your arms and your legs, because along the meridians, we have pathways, little mini pathways energetically. So these are really important to get the stuck energy, that discomfort, that pain, that physical discomfort, that inflation, that inflammation, that disturbing, uncomfortable pain. You want to connect to that and send it to the closest outflow point through the arms or the legs. So always breathing into the heart chakra, up to the arms and down the hands. That will help to move the energy that's related to your heart and your throat, your back, your neck. And we carry a lot of stress in our shoulders and our neck, our throat. What have we not been able to say? What are we afraid to say? What have we been told not to say? So lots of emotions, lots of beliefs, stressful physical scenarios are held in these chakras, but they're also in the tissues, in the fibers of the body. So we want to cleanse as often as possible. We want to clear out as often as possible. So releasing out the body, wherever that pain is, you want it out of the body. But you first connect to it. And you don't do it from a mind state. You need to center and connect so that you can use your energy power to move the energy that doesn't serve you or that's uncomfortable. It's alchemy. So breathing into the heart center, remember that even flow. Sometimes we need to count, maybe count to 6 if your mind goes busy and you're not able to keep that in and out. Counting to 6 will help us. And calming that parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. Balancing. So taking a nice deep inhale, breathing into the heart center, then breathe down to the belly and down to the navel, down to the hips. And along your legs, there's these outflow points, these pathways down to the bottom of the feet. The bottoms of the hands, the bottoms of the feet are these outflow points. So release your stress, release the pain, release that discomfort, because we all go through stuff here in our stomach, our navel, our reproductive organs, women, and the cycles, these menstruation, this discomfort. We have pain sometimes in our heart. We breathe that up and out. Our hands, anything from our stomach, our navel, and our lower back and our back, all breathe down the legs, hips, knees, ankles, bottom of feet, connecting to your legs, your hips, knees, and feet. So now you get to connect with your energy body. This is the cleansing. I love teaching the energetic hygiene, because if we take a shower and we brush our teeth, we need to brush our energy field. We need to wash our energy field. We need to release as often as possible. So in that moment, when you go in and you connect, that's the new you, because you're clear of the past. You're free. And you choose to. As I release, I let go. As I inhale, I receive and I take in. So what are the things that you can release and let go? Now's a beautiful opportunity for you to let go and receive. So we're calling in our angels and guides again. We're calling in above and below. So we connect to Mother Earth below us, the Divine Mother, thanking her for the blessings of life and the opportunity to receive. And feeling that support, I like to imagine a heart connection, my heart to the heart of Mother Earth. So I feel that as often as I go back to my heart, I know I'm connected to Mother Earth. And then above our crown chakra, we have a series of other soul chakras. Our 12th chakra, just imagine above your head, maybe 3 feet above your head, there's a beautiful light. And that is your perfection from Creator. That is your I am presence, your divine essence. That is your perfection. So you are perfect. We just have to move all this personality out of the way so that perfection wants to come through and express through. So opening up our crown chakra, connecting to our higher self, and beyond to Great Spirit, to Father Divine, to Father Sky, to Creator, the Supreme Being, the Holy Spirit, to whatever that concept of that higher power. We invite that to flow through our tube of light, to flow through our vehicle, so that in this moment, when I'm ready to renew, I am connected and aligned. and I am grounded. So in this moment, I can put my energy and my vibration into what I am ready to manifest, or what I'm ready to experience, or what I want to nurture, or what I just want to receive. Because when our channels are open, we can receive with that invitation. I am open and I am ready. I call forth all dimensions of myself. I call back all aspects of myself where I have been busy with other things and projects and people and work. I call all of my energy to be with me now. As I am supported above and below and all around, I get to nurture this moment now as I breathe and I align. I am one with all that I am. I am one with all that I am. Allowing these sounds to support your vibration on your cells and your tissues. Sound healing, going into the brain, through your pathways, through your heart. I receive, I deserve, I refuel now as I open. I appreciate my blessings and the gifts that I receive every day, especially in this now. Thank you. Sending that love and appreciation to your body, the parts of your body, your brain, your heart, maybe your back, your stomach, your legs. Loving your body. We love our body. Thank you for continuing to perform with all that I do. Sometimes we're not as nice to our bodies, so please forgive me. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. It's a beautiful way to bring harmony so there is no disconnection or disharmony. You can use that with anyone, but most important to ourselves. So imagining your bubble, your aura, strong and secure. Your bubble is like an egg. That outer layer is firm and sealed. I am protected and safe from other people's energies, and I am free from receiving the environmental energies. So I can nourish my own energy. I can strengthen and love my energy inside my bubble. So again, being aware of your aura, being aware of your pathways, so that we can cleanse ourselves as often as we need, so that every moment that we can be consciously breathing, we choose to align in the heart, less in the mind, more in the heart. So just having a final few moments to kind of complete whatever and wherever you are. Feeling that beautiful pulse in your heart. Feeling and just imagining that higher self, that spiritual aspect, greeting you in your heart. So we're reconnecting and deepening that spiritual connection of our whole self, mind, body, heart, and spirit. So I want to thank our angels and guides for supporting us. Thank you, Mother, Father. Thank you to our soul and our higher self for being here in this moment now. And now is the gift. The gift is our presence. The present is pretty beautiful. So thank you for your presence here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming back. I am grateful to share this space, this sacred space with you all. I appreciate you joining. I am sure you have plenty of things to do, and wherever you are, may it flow with ease and grace. And remember, tomorrow's the new moon, so it's a new cycle. It's really great time to write, to journal, to dictate what it is that you are ready to manifest. So it's your affirmations and your intentions. Write them down, speak them out. This is an amazing planetary alignment for creating the new. It's about innovative. It is about breaking through your limitations. So what is it that you are ready to embark on, to experience, to create? You're the creator of your beautiful reality. We're going to call on Archangel Raphael, and I always like to say pick a card, pick a card. So we're going to pick a card for our beautiful group here and see what it has to say. Archangel Raphael, very beautiful card sometimes here. So home help, I am sure we can all relate to this one. So Archangel Raphael, dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding to my family and home. All you amazing parents out there, ask for help. So we're going to ask God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from. So we have to ask and accept. And that's a big part, that we're always giving, giving, giving. And to receive, to truly receive, you are deserving and you must ask to receive. So remember to ask for your help. And they are amazing angels. When you understand about the hierarchy of angels, there's little angels, there's little fairies, there's gnomes, there's elemental angels. And those are the ones that we can call on when we need to find things. Where did I put my keys? Where's my phone? Where's that paperwork? Oh, I can't find this. Ask the angels to help you. Ask the elementals to come in and help you. And especially with your space, your home should be cleansed and cleared, just like your body. Clear out your space, even if it's just, with love, but because that old energy of what we've been going through with the families and all the people that have been coming into your home, you want to clear out as often as possible. So again, you start fresh and renewed. And that's a whole nother topic I can talk about, cleansing and clearing. Here are our animal cards. So we'll see what animal spirit message wants to come for our group. I'm grateful that I get to share these cards with you. So we will have a message from Beaver, productiveness. Go ahead and just do it. Go ahead and just do it. What are you wanting to do? I think that's what I wrote in there. Wow, I wrote, you can do it in my entrance to the live. So no holding back. Be productive and go for it, just like the beaver does. And knowing that you get to ask for help so that you don't have to do it all alone, and then you can create more of the things that you're really wanting to experience in your life for yourself, for your happiness, for your wholeness, for your holiness, and for your whole family. So I'm so grateful to share this time with you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. And may we send this love that we feel right now of gratitude that we were able to experience a sacred session, tuning out, tuning in. And when we feel good, we really want to put that energy into something, into a space, into that project. But I want to invite you to send it to somebody who might need extra love and support. We all know somebody who's going through something pretty challenging, intense, hard, and there's a lot of issues, a lot of hardships, a lot of pain and suffering out there. One of my favorite prayers is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings be free of pain and suffering. May all beings be in peace and experience love. And imagine that prayer for me around Mother Earth, and so I can send my love to the whole planet, to all of our brothers and sisters in all of the kingdoms, the plant, the minerals, the animals, and to all of the elements. And so that we unify and come back to that oneness, as we sending our love out, then we can return and being in our presence. So thank you for your presence, for all that you are and all that you do. It makes a big difference in this little world that we live on, in planet Earth. And it's a big world to some of us, and it's a small world when you are looking from another perspective. But we're blessed, and we're blessed to have you. So doing your best and being kind and gentle with yourself, and being a cheerleader that you can do it because you have the ability, especially when you tap into that spiritual fuel and you prepare your body for bringing in peace and inspiration and focus. So thank you all. If anybody has any questions, feel free. I will be here for a few more moments. It's great to share tea time with you. Enjoy my tea. Enjoy your day. Make it a beautiful one wherever you are and whatever you're doing. It's so nice to see all the hearts flowing across the screen. I love love, and I'm so grateful for experiencing love. And remember, I think last time I was saying, tell somebody you love them, and when somebody tells you they love you, remember self-love. It's a very big, important part to have self-acceptance and self-love. What did my tea message say? Your great happiness is based on the warmth of your heart. So I must go. That means drilling above, construction. Time to get back to work, everybody. Peace, namaste. I love you.